experimenting with a scheme here. And as close as I could possibly think of doing it is maybe doing this theme. Oh, excuse me, or this one. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because it's kind of difficult to um use a scheme that you can't really use. So with that being said, this is basically a Kenny Tremont scheme that he ran back in his days. And like I said, this is as close as you can do it. But like I said, if you use this scheme, just like I said, reverse the colors and go to white here because the inside of the car, and I'm going to zoom in on it, the inside of the frame is white. And with that being said, you also want to use this white because the bottom of the car is technically white right here. So with that being said, if you use this scheme, make sure that you have it right. But either way, um, they're both okay. But like I said, I recommend using maybe this one because maybe it's about as close as you could get it. But like I said, it's just it varies on how you want it to look. So with that being said, that it's going to be a lot of black into this car, but it's probably going to make a little bit more sense as I do this. So with that being said, I am basically going off of what I'm looking at on this car. So with that being said, um, like I said, I wouldn't do too much messing around with the numbers. So with that being said, this kind of looks maybe as close as a Kenny Tremont car, and I have like a diecast car of this. So and don't worry about the white stripes inside. This is just basically me messing around with this. But like I said, this is basically maybe like a Kenny Tremont style car. But like I said, the Nerf bars are gray on the car that I'm looking at right now. So with that being said, the Nerf bars are gray, and this is basically a theme here. Now, like I said, I'm going to go back to the one I just showed you. So if you use this one, the car is basically, I would use this car as a white, and then I would advance this to white, and I'm not quite sure how I just screwed this up. But like I said, um, you could do it this way too. But like I said, it's all up to you. If you do it black, another way that you could do it with this scheme is do the white outline here and then leave the rest of it alone. Because this is as close as you're going to basically get it. Because like I said, you're not going to get the whole car correct. And you don't got a lot of options here. So with this being said, this is the other scheme that I thought of for a Kenny Tremont look. So with that being said, this is basically the diecast car that I have of Kenny Tremont. So with that being said, that's basically as close as you're gonna get it. And like I said, you don't have to do this option, but these are just two options that I thought of. And just whipped up real quick, and it kind of almost looks close because the front of the car is black, and the side of the car, the inside of the car, is white. So with that being said, it is as close, but his roof, and I can't really show you any, I can't really view it any other way. But like I said, his roof has a black stripe on the top of his car. So with that being said, uh, his roof, his hood, I think. I don't know. I'm quite sure. I'm getting a little tired. So with that being said, ignore me for making mistakes here. But like I said, this is basically maybe like a little bit of a Kenny Tremont theme that I whipped up. And excuse me, I'm getting a little dry throat for doing this. But like I said, this is basically almost like a little bit of a Kenny Tremont theme. Ignore how I look inside my car. That's just my driver scheme and my representative of what I look like as a driver inside the car. So with that being said, and the number you can do for yourself. So like I said, um, this is basically kind of what it looks like for cars that you can use and do what you want to do with them. So with that being said, this is a Kenny Tremont car, and I will do the two more big blocks. Then I'll get to the late models real quick, and then the street stock, and then I'm going to show you the sponsors that you can excuse me, for these custom schemes, whether you use your own or the ones I'm showing you here. So with that being said, and then after that, uh, one of these days I'm going to learn to shut up. So with that being said, I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to retalk anyways in a few minutes, and I will see you in a few.